All right, Beth, thank you. We'll check in. Well, for your money right now, building a financial plan with your significant other is one of the most important parts of a long-term relationship. It could also be the cause of some major problems. Joining us now is our financial expert, Andy Mattingly, to share the important financial moves for couples. Andy, a pleasure to see you as always, my friend. Let's get right to it here. How can couples make sure decisions on money don't become a problem?
Well, it starts, kind of agreeing that all decisions are going to be made equally, regardless of the level of income contribution. So without a true equal partnership, resentment can build. And the other part of it is both people need to want to be involved because you can't leave that on one person.
Well, is there a method then that helps couples make difficult decisions when they have differing opinions on financial matters?
Yeah, one of the most important things is to make sure that you have a short and long-term plan put together and, maybe even a budget. That way, when you're faced with a difference of opinion, maybe one of you thinks it's time to buy the convertible, but your short-term plan is to start having a family, you can come to a compromise of how both of you kind of get what you want there.
Gotcha. Well, what promise should couples then make that will strengthen their money harmony, let's call it?
Well, it's always important that they agree to build a fun money savings account because this is something that everyone likes to talk about, for vacations, splurge spending, things like that, because you want to talk about money regularly, but no one wants to talk about debt reduction and expense reduction all the time. But if you talk about what you're going to do with your money that's fun, you can have those regular discussions and bring in some of those other topics to help you get to that money that you want to save.
Gotcha. I have a question for you here, Andy. What about separate accounts here? We know that you can do the joint account as a couple, and then maybe have your own separate account that you put part of your paycheck in. Is that something that you'd recommend?
I think it depends upon the couples. I do think that it's important that if you're going to do separate accounts, that you don't then start separating the expenses. So you can have separate accounts, but anything that's joint expenses, so housing and things like that, you can put together and maybe have a separate account that you both save into so that you can spend for whatever you want. Because it's important to let everybody have some expenses that they want to do on their own and not judge why they want to buy the new golf club or buy the new shoes.
Yeah. Because I always want to buy the new golf clubs or buy the new shoes. Exactly. Andy, thank you as always, buddy. We'll see you next week. You can find more information about this on our website, cbs4indy.com.